going on, guys? So, I think my biggest addiction is negative thinking. Lots of people's biggest addiction, negative thinking. And is it an addiction? I would think so, because we don't think it's a choice to feel shit, to be depressed and angry or anxious or whatever. We don't think it's a choice, but we are the only one responsible for feeling that emotion. We're the only one responsible to think the thoughts that we want to think. And it may seem like it's out of our control, and sometimes it does feel like that, but it's not. We have the ability to observe our thoughts, observe our emotions from a non-judgmental place, from an outside perspective. And it's not always easy when you're in that state of mind, but yeah. And it's the catalyst. Negative thinking is the catalyst for all other addictions. Like, no one would be addicted to alcohol. No one would be an alcoholic if they weren't addicted to negative thoughts. No one would be addicted to excessive eating if they weren't addicted to negative thoughts. What happens is we have a thought like, oh, what if this happens? What if I get anxious when I meet this person? And then the story in your head just keeps going in that direction. It keeps going, fuck, what if they think this? What if I accidentally do this? Fuck, I'll look like a right tit. What if, fuck man, all this, oh fuck. And then you get in this state and it's hard to get out of it. And yeah, how do we change that? Is that a choice that we start thinking that? I mean, yeah, we can stop that thought. We can go, fuck, I hope I'm not anxious when I meet this person. Oh, wait, no, stop. Stop that thought there. Because what good is it going to do? What good is that thought going to do? And yeah, this is easier said than done, because I'm fucking guilty of this. This is hard work for me, man. Like, negative thinking, is it an addiction? I mean, yeah, if we have the choice to, because we do have the choice. Like, when we look more at the grand scheme of things, we can see more of what our emotions are worth. They're worth. They're fucking worth nothing, really. Like, yeah, looking at the grand scheme of things. What's the point of being anxious? What's the point of being angry or depressed? Like, we are all going to die one day. And that needs some serious contemplation. Thinking about we are all going to die one day. You are not going to be here one day. I'm not going to be here one day. And yeah, something in us might live on. Our consciousness, our, the thing that's living within us and living in these trees and the ground and whatever, that might live on. But us, who we think we are, Jasper, this white Australian male with brown hair and these philosophical fucking sayings here, is going to die. My beliefs, my thoughts, who I think I am, who I think other people think I am, it's all going to die one day. So wouldn't we rather not get caught in this fucking anger and anxiety and depression? Wouldn't we rather just say, fuck it, let's just do what I want? And yeah, easier said than done. The big problem here is that we have all been programmed, we've all been conditioned reluctantly growing up. I think they say that the first 7 years of your life is just full of programming. You observe your parents, You observe your teachers, society, culture, and all their rules come on with it. What they think is the right thing to do. You observe that, and you go, okay, this is how I'm gonna live now. And you, of course, you're not doing that consciously, but it's programs coming into your mind. So, if you have all those programs in your mind by observing other people and other medias and shit like that, all contributes to who you are today. And a lot of them were not beneficial for our mental health. You know, you might watch your parents argue, or you might, someone might get locked up. You might see someone go to jail on TV for the stupidest reasons, like, I don't know, like fucking taking a magic mushroom, or, you know, stupid shit that society is, you know, fucked. But so we get that into our minds, and then it's just like, there's a part of us, like our spirit knows that this is not the way to go, and that's why we get these emotions, this anxiety and depression and anger and shit like that. And it's just like, what the fuck? Because we're trying to break out of this self-image that has been created for us, and all these programs that have been programmed into us, our subconscious has all, it's all programs that we didn't choose. And now we look back on it, and we look at our lives and look at the things that we feel like we can't do, and it's like, why can't I do that? I want to do that, but what's fucking stopping me? What is stopping us is these programs that have been programmed into our fucking subconscious mind, and it's hard to fully see what they are. So, negative thoughts, yeah. Yeah, we're not our thoughts, we're not our beliefs, because they were all programmed into us. And here's a statistic, I don't know, search it up, like, all these things don't take for gospel or whatever, like, do your own research, but I think it's 95% of your day, 95% of the time, you're living in your subconscious mind, living in your autopilot programmed mind. So you're doing everything based on your programs that you have had from the first 7 years of your life. And like I said, all these programs are negative because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Society doesn't know what it's doing. A lot of people are, like, don't know what they're doing. So it's autopilot. 95% of the time, we're on autopilot in our subconscious mind, and these programs are running, and our negative thoughts are coming in. But when you bring in the light of consciousness, being present enough, then you can see these subconscious programs going on when you're more conscious, and that's when change can happen. That's when we can realize that's when, I don't know. I've been listening to a bit of Dr. Bruce Lipton. And yeah, he's all about how thoughts create your reality, I guess. What was I going to say? I don't know, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. So he says, like, you can read all these self-help books, you can listen to all these, like, motivational speeches, but all that is coming from your conscious mind. You know, you're reading this and you're listening or whatever, and all that is coming from your conscious mind. You're conscious about what you're doing, and you can program the conscious mind, I think, but it's not. But when you know, get out of that and you start thinking, it's the subconscious mind, and you're not. All those programs are still there, and you're not. When you're reading these self-help books and shit, you're not programming the subconscious mind. You're not reprogramming it. It's just the conscious mind getting all these bits of wisdom and shit. You know, it's like, it's funny. You can read all these self-help books and listen to all this such fucking wisdom that should help you in your life. And it's like, that makes so much sense. I'm going to fucking integrate that into my life. And you try, and then you end up just going, fucking hell, why can I do this? Why can these people do it and I can't? What the fuck? And it's because we need it to be programmed into our subconscious mind. And thinking is, I think for the most part, not conscious. When you're thinking, it is usually thinking about about the past or the future. You know, what you've done and how that's gonna affect the future, what you're gonna do in the future, and is that gonna affect what you did in the past and all that. So when you're thinking, you're not present, you're not conscious. When you're thinking, it's all based on these subconscious programs. But when you're fully present, yeah, I don't know, guys. Yeah, practice makes perfect. Practice, and it will be ingrained into your subconscious. And if you go on autopilot and you've practiced something good, then that will just come out in your autopilot, you know. So, and it's hard to practice positive thinking, because negative thinking is such an addiction. But I think if we view it as an addiction, it can be more easy, you know. If it's like, oh, negative thinking, that's just a part of who I am, yeah, that's just me, then we're never going to really change, we can't change that. But if you go, negative thinking is an addiction, and I want to change that, and then as soon as you observe a negative thought, you go, okay, I don't want to do that because that's not serving me at all, cut it off, think of something else. Oh, that's another negative thought, cut it off. And yeah, easier said than done. But, you know, if it's going to be your main priority, then you can do it. You can do it. You can do anything you want if you try hard enough. If you reprogram your subconscious mind. Practice, practice, practice. Yeah. And it's not always easy. But, yeah. Lots of things I want to change about myself. But it's like, where do I start? What's the main one? I guess negative thinking would be, because that's the catalyst for everything else, all my other addictions. And the main trouble I have is when with other people, you know, because my subconscious programs quickly click in when there's other people and go, I can't do this. I can't be myself around the majority of people. I can't be me. So that thought, that is just a programmed thought in me, and then it just cuts all other thoughts coming in that goes, oh yeah, I can talk this, I can be myself. That thought doesn't come in because the thought of I can't be myself around this person is so fucking prominent and strong that it's hard to be like, no, fuck off, I'm gonna be myself. Like, it's like I'm trying to protect myself. I'm like, no, I can't show my full authentic self because it's not going to work. So yeah, things like that are hard to practice. And I have been practicing a bit throughout, you know, a year or whatever, like little bits and pieces, and I have gained better relationships with some people in very minimal ways, but it's still something. But yeah, practice, practice, practice. Enjoy the journey. We can change. It may be hard, but if you truly want to fucking change, then we got to, because we're all gonna die one day. And don't you want to live your full potential? I do, and I'm sure you do too. It's a hard journey, but What else are you gonna do? Yeah, I feel like I want to talk some more, but I can't think of anything else to say. So, fucking thank you for watching, guys. Share this video if it resonated with you. Share it with someone who thinks I'll enjoy it. Please like and subscribe. I've only got 1 subscriber, so subscribe, comment, whatever you want. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.